Alright, one of the easiest things that I've done was this. I have my cookie sheet, which works out perfect. Drill the hole, fender washer on the top and bottom. You know, that way it's gonna hold, it's not gonna like wobble around. This one does because I have to tighten the nut down. Anyways, take your strainer, top center of it, take I used a Phillips head and just pushed it through. Don't drill or try to cut the mesh on this. Push it through. Whatever size shaft of the screwdriver is going to fit your T-rod. Then you're going to take a T-rod, run a nut down, like under here. I've got a wing nut, make it a little bit easier for myself, but throw a fender washer on, invert it like you see here, slide it on, fender washer, nut. Then you're going to use tin foil. You're going to cover this with tin foil. Now, I use the white stuff, so let me grab a piece of it. Hang on a minute. Let me see how I can hold this to do it. I take it, this piece is overkill. I had too much pulled out anyways, but I put it like this. Literally, the width, not, you're going to see it. This is the long way. I put it on, and I wrap it. So let me just do that. Hang on. Alright. It doesn't look fancy. I did it quick, but when you put this on, you're gonna take your cup. I don't have one over here right now, and you're gonna sit your cup on here and just push it down. It's gonna seat this and make a decent seal. Take your cup, put your cup on. Your contact again is gonna be through your tin foil. I have a heavy jumper cable that I run on this thing to make it easier, but sit your cup on, and then you're gonna spray it on here. Now the reason I use 2 layers of the tape is so I can pick the cup up and I can move it to the oven. Well, let me show you. Hang on a second. Alright. Now, I've got 2 layers on here. What I do, put the first layer on, then cut it like I showed you, and then I make literally like a plus sign. I fold it. The reason I do it is so I can lift this. Even when I'm taking it out of the oven, I grab it by here and I lift the thing out. You don't have to worry about it falling. So I do the spraying like this. It's quick, it's easy. After I coat it, I'll lift it off. I'll take an air hose, excuse me, and I'll blow inside of it with a good shot. What that'll do is any potential powder that got in here, just gonna blow out. So, and then I take it and I stand it in the oven, you know, for, sorry, I'm still waking up, hang on. Basically like so. You'll see I've got 2 pieces of aluminum stock. I take it, I keep it close to the door, and keep the side that you're what the fuck is that shit called? Stencil material. Excuse me. Face it towards the door. If you don't, you're gonna run into issues where you're gonna heavily overheat the backside. The perk of this is, you know, you're gonna be able to heat the entire cup. So your curing is gonna happen, or your partial cure will happen a lot quicker. So, but keep your cup logo facing towards you. Take your temp gun, you know, hit it. I just crack the door and shoot it that way. But, excuse me. The other thing you're going to find too, I saw you put a glass window on the front of it. You're not going to be able to use that for a lot of things because those infrared temp guns, they do not want to give you an accurate reading if you're Not like if you're hitting something glossy, it's gonna give you whacked out readings. Those are designed to give you more like head on. So, anyways, I crack the door, shoot it, make sure my surface temp never gets over 250. 275 is really pushing it, but 250 is where I stay. Take it back out, and then I'll let it cool down. I have a rack here, I cool it on. But after you spray it every time, after you use that stand, just blow it off with some compressed air. And it's going to be right down to, clean aluminum foil. If it ever gets too grimy, go ahead and change it. But I mean, the whole concept is just blow it off and keep reusing your stand. I mean, that's going to save you a ton of time alone. So